safety and necessity lead to a new athletic field exploration at the West Bloomfield Middle School. At the West Bloomfield School Board of Education approving approximately $663,000 for pre-purchase of a new turf field for the middle school by a 6-1 vote. Among the chief concerns, safety, with residents making note of deteriorating conditions on the current grass field.
We often have to practice at the middle school because the high school field is unavailable and it's always in very poor condition. Even when it's not muddy or slippery because of the weather or the sprinklers, it's very uneven ground and there's always rocks everywhere, so it makes practicing there difficult and even unsafe at times.
The middle school field will see heavy use from gym classes, recess, middle school sports, and as you've heard, high school teams are also practicing there. And I'm wondering if the district's maintenance budget would even come comparing to the standards of taking care of real grass.
There's huge risks with leaving it the way it is. And I think that going with the original plan of having a turf field out there brings much less maintenance, much less costs. You don't have to hire somebody that's just soil responsible for always maintaining the field.
And from an athletics perspective, the middle school field is vitally important for middle school classes and sports, but also to accommodate an ever busy practice schedule for sports across the district year-round.
When I talked to Eric Pierce, our athletic director, just a couple snippets from his information to me as we were studying this, he said it's necessary to use every bit of space on the high school campus as well as other areas in our other schools for daily practices. He gave me an example of during spring sports. Those fields are booked out there. They start with girls soccer at 2:45 p.m. and it runs all the way up to 7:30 p.m. for boys lacrosse. And he said in addition to using the high school field, they also use and need to lean on other facilities in the district. Daily, our students use the field during lunch. Our physical education classes frequently utilize the field, taking advantage of the outdoor environment to promote health and wellness through engaging active lessons. It gets so much use, and during inclement weather, basically turns to mud. So they've had a lot of conditional issues with that field.
And while turf field was essentially considered during the initial building of the West Bloomfield Middle School, Board President Stacy Brickman says that other necessities were prioritized financially, with the turf option being something that could be explored later if the need presented itself as it has today.
We would send out a survey. We have 3 different designs that we've come up with. We would send that survey out to the middle school students, but also the incoming 5th graders at all 4 elementary schools. We would work to bid out that bid package in February, and then we would, review the site work bids at our March 10th study session for a vote on the 17th of March, and we would plan to complete that work over the summer break.
And there's some exciting news that also comes with it. Students will have an impact on the new look middle school field as well.
We probably could have done it, but we were holding back a little bit. There was a little bit of worry because furniture, fixtures, and equipment were not purchased yet. That happened in 2020-21. We have a shortage of practice fields for our 30-something varsity sports that I think about 70% of our students participate in athletics, or 65. Knowing that our students should have an equitable playing field, whether they're at the high school or the middle school practice field, is very important to me personally. Plus, I think that the downtime of waiting for a field to heal before you can walk on it again, and then have 4 classes and a recess on it, you're not going to be able to use it after school.
And once again, what you just heard was School Board President Stacy Brickman once again explaining that other necessities were prioritized financially over the turf field during the initial building of the West Bloomfield Middle School. There are still ways to go until everything is in place for this brand new turf field for West Bloomfield Middle School, with proposals on drainage and other keys to the design phase to come to the board in the few months ahead. With the initial timeline for completion completion of the field estimated to be over the summer of 2025. For more information on the new field, you can view the entire January school board meeting on demand on our website at civiccentertv.com.